Welcome to
the Freakquency and Friends Podcast with your boys,
Matt or JFKillah,
aka
Matt Jackson,
and
Duddits.
Joe motherfucking Cool. What's up, y'all?
How y'all doing tonight? It's JFKillah here, but Matt's gonna take over a little bit because I don't like to talk tonight because I'm fucking like I just saw Batman. I'm still exhilarated and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, it wasn't even a Batman. See,
it was
y'all
a Flash.
Y'all got me all fucked.
But it had Batman in it.
And aka Michael fucking Keaton.
And Michael Keaton.
Oh,
my
George
God.
Clooney.
Shit.
Oh, what?
George
Sorry.
Clooney.
Spoilers.
I'm
so
Michael
much
Keaton.
shit.
You are not.
Oh
Michael
yeah,
Keaton.
if you don't want no spoilers,
you are
walk
nothing
away.
like Michael Keaton.
I am Michael.
You are nothing like Michael Keaton. Fine, then I'm Ben Affleck.
Yeah, and I'm Nicolas Cage.
Oh, but you don't like Superman. You got to get that shit right. You got to get it right.
Spoiler alert.
There's a lot of spoilers in this, so I would turn away now.
Well, that's pretty much all we do is spoil. So
yeah, so it's a review ski. And,
real quick review because we saw the Flash today.
Yeah, we saw the Flash today. We
AKA
took my son.
the new Batman movie.
The new Batman movie, yes, for sure.
My son loved it.
Oh, it was great.
For a
did he love it?
13-year-old, 3 hours.
So
He'll sit through stuff that means something.
So
If
it
it's
meant
something like a
that's cool.
Batman or like, something like that,
Yeah.
it'll keep his, whatever.
It's a big fucking deal.
I mean, you got super villains in there and shit. Like, anything that's creepy or anything that's fucking freaky, this kid is going to be hooked to a string.
Well, I
He wants
definitely.
to, he's waiting.
Go ahead. Were you going to say Five Nights at Freddy?
Yeah, he's waiting on the
We'll
Five
have to go
Nights
see
at Freddy
that.
movie.
We'll have to go see that.
I mean, we saw the Nicolas Cage one where it's called Wonderland, or something's Wonderland.
Hey, with Nicolas Cage?
Something Wonderland, and it was a robot movie, like animatronics
Oh!
and stuff. Willy's Wonderland. Nicolas
Willy's
Cage
Nicolas
movie,
Cage?
yeah. Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
He does a lot in that movie.
About
It's great.
animatronics?
Yes, it's dope. You gotta see it. It's really cheesy,
Right.
but it's the first of the Five Nights at Freddy's type shit. But now we're finally getting that, so we will be definitely having a pod on that. In the
So we're
future,
talking about, yeah, we're
October.
definitely, well, that comes out in October.
But
So.
that's October, guys. Be looking out for that, and a bunch of creepy stuff there in October, since we're on that subject. But
Yes,
we
that'll be
went and seen The Flash, aka the Batman.
The new
movie.
Batman.
The Batman movie.
So many Batman. And not enough time. I mean, it was like 3 hours long.
Look,
guys.
only
I mean,
Batmans were, well, they even showed Adam West. What were you going to say?
I was going
Did
to
they
talk about it
really?
earlier.
I must have
We talked
missed
about
Adam.
in the movie.
Oh,
I
you
wanted
didn't see the
to.
part?
I don't think.
Yeah, they showed, oh, yeah, they showed Adam West.
Must
Go ahead,
know.
Joseph. So,
In the movie, I wanted to talk about something.
okay, go ahead.
It was a big deal that I thought about. There's so many fucking timelines, right?
Yep.
Because they all caused all the alternate dimensions, right?
Well, the spaghetti.
Right, the spaghetti.
man.
The spaghetti metaphor was
The
great.
spaghetti. So, think about Bruce Wayne. He has his iterations of his suit, right? So he
Yeah,
has
so many different
He
ones.
has 6 or 7 different suits per
Batman.
Batman,
But
probably.
it probably goes more than that. 'cause
If
he's
you
got, like,
think
comics.
about how many Batmans there are,
Yeah.
and you think about 6 or 7 suits per Batman
Yeah.
in their iterations of suits,
Yeah.
it's fucking insane how many Batman suits there are in the multiverse.
Well, you got Thermo. You've got the wetsuit. You've got his
The skydiving suit.
like stuff like that is always going to be in certain ones. I mean, it's got to be, right? You're going to have a certain suit for everything you do, right? I mean,
The
Flash
wingsuit.
found that out really quick.
Yeah, his first
Lord
couple
mercy.
costumes. Like even Peter Parker, and I know I'm getting off on a tangent
That is
here.
different comic.
I
Yeah,
know.
but it's a comparison or something you're going with.
His iterations of his suit.
Uh-huh.
It took a lot before he got to where he was in, a nice thing.
Which is crazy with the
The original
Flash.
Daredevil, the original Flash in the TV series,
Yep.
like all that stuff. They take forever to get their shit right.
Well, I mean, Batman did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know exactly what he started with, but
Well,
But-
I mean, he went off when he turned 18 or whatever, went off and
He was
did
the training
the clan
and
of
stuff.
Dragon,
Yeah.
Dragon's Clan or
Training.
something like that.
Well,
I don't
that's
know what
one
it's called
iteration. I know what you're talking about, but
particularly.
that's one iteration.
Yeah, I guess
Sometimes he
Batman
went to
begins.
the League of Assassins. It just depends on which
Yeah,
universe
League
you
of
want to.
Assassins. That's
which
something
you-
I don't keep up
Which
with.
just depends on
part
which
of the
you
multiverse.
which
Yeah.
multiverse you want to follow.
Exactly.
But
'Cause, I mean,
I liked how they showed George Clooney at the end. And
So,
so the question it would be: is that going to be the next Batman?
are we getting
In the
are we getting another Flash?
Well,
as the Batman.
maybe. I mean, they took forever
Well,
to make this movie.
I want to make a point too.
Which you could
In the
see
credits.
in the CGI. Why?
In the credits of the movie,
I felt like I
Michael
was on
Keaton
drugs, y'all.
was credited as Bruce Wayne. I don't think every other Batman was,
No, we'd have to look.
but I think in the credits, like of the movie,
But I know what you're talking about.
because we were watching the credits for the after credits. So
Yeah.
the first thing I saw, it said Michael Keaton, like one of the first few names, and it was as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So
It's weird because he was Batman as well.
I know.
Maybe.
Well, there's rumors that they're going to do a Batman Beyond and how they can have
Oh, yes.
Michael Keaton play old Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
I would love that.
Right. Because in the show, that's where Beyond picks up from, is the animated series.
Yep.
Which is the best Batman ever. We got Bold and the Brave. I mean, you got all those. I mean, there's so many.
Well, that's a whole nother.
So many different
so many
Batmans
different
out there in
podcasts.
general, but there was the gray Batman, the gray. No blue cape, but no blue cape. But just a gray suit was in there, and you had this really like newer suit I like, which was pretty beastie.
right.
I can't remember which Batman was wearing it, but the beginning Batman, the Batman in the beginning.
Ben Affleck Batman.
Oh, that was Ben Affleck
Yeah,
the whole time.
that was
Okay,
pretty cool.
that's why he was bigger. Okay. Same. I'm
I
just
said
now
Matt
getting used to
Damon
Ben
earlier,
Affleck.
but what I've always meant when I said Matt Damon is Ben
Well, I
Affleck.
said Matt Damon earlier too.
But where was the Christian Bale at?
I know.
Where's
Well,
the-
I mean, that's just in another universe.
maybe they were getting that next.
No.
No,
No,
it's
ain't
a
like that.
completely disconnected
Yeah.
multiverse.
So James Gunn.
Oh, never
is
mind. Never
He
mind.
said that he's pretty much resetting the whole
He's
universe
starting
from
his
this
own
movie.
multiverse
So
from this
Okay.
movie specifically. Yeah,
That's right.
So
Something's going on with some fireworks out here
Yeah,
tonight.
it's almost 4th of July. So.
We sitting poolside doing another podcast for you guys.
Woo!
Well, I mean, that's on the High as Fuck podcast, but still.
This is
Still, same thing. This is the
Frequency
Frequency and Friends podcast. Where we bring you all your movie reviews.
your
and stuff.
boys,
Yeah.
Matt Jackson,
Joe Cool. And,
Joe Cool, John
Duddits.
Freakquency&Friends, Duddits.
Like and subscribe. But,
Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want us to watch and talk
oh yeah,
about.
that's right.
which we do have some comments on the Coneheads one telling us
Notification.
to watch. Yeah.
Hit a
Yeah,
notification
Fern
bell.
Gully, we got
Yes.
a couple. I know it was one of my friends, but still.
Keep
It
that
counts.
notification
It still
going
counts.
on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's keep
have
doing
fans.
comments. We got comments on the High as Fuck podcast for our predictions. We had somebody jump on there too.
What did they say?
Something about Solo and Roman winning.
Oh,
So they heard all the way up to our Solo and Roman. So we know we watched. We got people that watch.
was that Jace Painhour?
No, somebody I don't even know. He has a Roman Reigns picture, so obviously he's a Roman Reigns mark.
Yes.
But anyway, so we're off subject now. This is the Frequency podcast.
This is
So
the
friends, like and
Frequency
subscribe.
and Friends podcast.
Joffrey
Like,
Killer Boy.
comment, subscribe, notification bell. Joe Cool, JFKillah, Duddits and Matt Jackson.
And so I think it was crazy because like in
The whole Batman movie.
the whole Flash
Was
though
great.
was because we got to hear the story of Flash.
The whole Flash movie was great,
Flash's
man.
mom
Sorry.
dies, you know,
Yeah.
and like that was a big moment, and like, holy crap, like,
Well, that was the whole reason why he went back.
That was the
and
whole
saved
reason
her.
why he went
and then
back
he created
and
the whole
started
Flashpoint.
jumping, quantum leaping, if
Yep.
you will,
Quantum leap.
through
I
time
wouldn't say quantum leap.
and
I mean,
space.
it
Space
could go-
and
That is not
time.
quantum. But if you're talking about quantum leap, that is not quantum leap.
Space and time.
There
dude.
you go.
and he was
He made a chrome bubble.
phasing through walls and
that's what.
Yeah.
that's what
Teaching-
Flash does.
teaching the other guy how to
We
phase.
should say
through
that
shit.
Matt does not know much about the Flash.
I do not know nothing about no Flash.
So
I know a little bit. But
I
not
watched
much.
the Flash and the Daredevil's TV series, but that's completely different.
I know he's best friends with Batman in one iteration, so that's what I do know.
well, he's yeah.
So
That's pretty much right.
because there was other Batmans he wasn't friends with, like Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Well, he wasn't.
Michael Keaton's Batman wasn't.
Well, there was
friends
no
with
Flash in that then.
Yeah, there's no Flash then, but still, he wouldn't have been his friend. You know what I'm saying? He's a different Batman.
We just don't know.
We just don't know. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why
We're not the
Michael
writers,
Keaton
but-
was so standoffish, because he's that old grumpy man Batman. That's what he is. He's
And that's basically
Well,
where he would be at in the Batman Beyond.
Batman. He's
Yeah.
a whole grumpy man.
Yeah, grumpy Batman. His little bats, and his bats aren't acting right, so he, you know. And the baby, he's done quit being Batman. The Michael Keaton one. And like,
Well,
poor
because he
thing,
said,
he's
but he
old.
said, well, he said because
I want
Gotham
to make
didn't
a
really need
point
him
about
anymore.
that too.
Yeah, Gotham didn't need him no more.
When we
Say-
first get introduced to Michael Keaton's Batman, he looks like the dude. He's got the bathrobe, sandals, shorts. He's like bummed out,
Yeah.
fucking Michael Keaton, old man, long hair, grizzled beard, like
first, I couldn't even recognize
awful.
him. I was
Oh, I
like,
knew
is that
it was
Michael? No, that's Michael. You know, like type.
Oh, I knew
Is
it
it?
was him.
I knew it was.
I was like, something
pretty
about him was
convinced
like,
that it was
what?
him, but
Long hair, looking like a Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to like.
spoiler alert.
You're gonna have to move past the whole Nicolas Cage.
No, he does, because Nicolas Cage had the long hair in that one movie.
Nicolas
Con Air.
Cage did have the long hair,
So,
even in this
he-
movie.
Well, if he didn't have, well, they were gonna make the movie. Kevin Smith.
No, I know, but in this movie, when we saw
Yeah,
him,
but see, that's
had
what
long
he was
hair.
gonna have long hair in that movie.
Yeah, he did in the 90s pictures. They were long as hell.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But we got 10 likes on that. I think that's the most likes we got on was the Coneheads.
Yeah, well, we got 85 views.
And we got 85
there's probably
views.
3 of them are me.
Yeah.
I was gonna see the.
We are the highest.
We are the highest folk podcast and the frequency.
Yeah,
and
man.
we'll come
And
back to
everything.
that
High as
man,
fuck.
boy.
I ain't
No, you
I
not.
ain't high as fuck. I'm drinking on one of these Voodoo Rangers. Y'all need to go get your
How do you
Voodoo
see
Ranger
the- okay.
Juice Force IPA
That's a description.
9.5.
I said the wrong words.
You did.
Get you some weed and smoke it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They got some fireworks going off. It's not even the 4th of July tonight, but whatever.
Oh,
so.
I see.
Flash movie, Batman.
Flash of lights and all that
Best
stuff.
Bruce Wayne in the Flash movie, Batman.
Which one?
Oh,
Best Bruce Wayne.
well, it's gonna have to be Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, he did save the world.
Digging Ben Affleck.
But I love the fact that George Clooney was at the end.
George Clooney
Yeah.
was great.
Yeah.
That was a mark out moment. Which means freak out.
I said before he ever got out of the car, it was George Clooney.
Oh, well, I
Yep.
actually already knew it was gonna be him.
Yeah.
I was just waiting for Matt's reaction.
And then with everybody else that was in there, you know, we didn't have no Christian Bale though. And then you said something about Adam West was in there.
Yeah, they were. Okay, so they were showing the bubbles of every other time.
Oh yeah. Where I was saying I
one
was
of
on
them
drugs.
Huh?
The drug part where you felt like you were drug induced.
where it felt
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you were high as shit
Yeah,
on
yeah.
LSD.
So
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
of those bubbles
Small dude.
had Adam West's Batman.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah.
notice it was so
yeah,
fast. I guess.
Yeah, well, see, I pay attention like all of everything going around.
I tried. I felt like I was hallucinating.
But yeah, no, he there was that Batman. And then they showed Christopher Reeves, which I loved because they also showed Supergirl.
Christopher Reed.
Because there was the '80s Supergirl,
yeah.
and that was
What
supposed
Matt
to be.
keeps referencing about Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
It's-
Oh yeah. Well, see, yeah. So we can talk about that because Kevin Smith was supposed to be making the movie back in the '90s. They wanted him to make the movie, a Superman movie, have Nicolas Cage in it, and then for some reason, they wanted to have a big spider in it for them fighting, and so finally they put it in there.
Years
But,
later, like
yeah,
from
well-
the '90s to now.
Yeah, well, Kevin Smith ended up like dropping out of it. He's like, this is too much because they wanted way too much for that movie, like to do too much, and it's like this is not Superman.
Yeah, and
But just imagine if we had Nicolas Cage did play Superman, and what kind of
And he did fight a giant spider.
Yeah. So I mean,
You know
I
it'd be
think
ridiculous
they did
if
that
they
as a Easter egg.
Easter
kinda
egg,
thing.
kind of homage
Also-
to what could have been.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so
So-
it was good.
I was really shocked when I saw Nicolas Cage because I was like, I did not come to see my favorite actor in the world. I came to see Batman. You know, that's the only reason I want to see
favorite
the new Flash
superhero.
movie is because
Right.
of Batman. But I'm starting to like Flash a little bit because he reminds me of myself a lot.
I didn't like.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the actor.
He's good.
No, I think the guy from the show was better.
And Maynard, my son's expression on that was he liked his personality,
Oh yeah, no,
and that's what was really.
I like the
grew
Star
in.
Kid version personality.
It's because it resonates with my son. My son's what were the weird kids growing up? You know, were the guys that you know
You're talking about one there.
we were cool, but you know I don't know. It's just it resonates with us because we're different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I like that because he really in the beginning you can see his fingers doing this. This is called something I can't remember what this is.
Switching,
I mean, yeah, but it's something. Have you ever seen the movie Cube?
Stimming.
stemming. That's
I
the
guess
word
so.
wanted.
Yeah. Stemming. I don't know these words now. I mean, I do now, but I wasn't using these terminology back when I was younger. But there was this guy in the movie Cube that did the same thing, and
Oh, wait, you
he's
talking about
autistic. Cube, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
the first one's really
yeah.
good. And the second
Wait,
one,
he must not-
Hypercube.
I have to watch that. I haven't
One of
watched
them,
those in
he did the
forever.
fingers, and he had all
Yeah.
the math. He did all the math. He was autistic.
And that was in the first one.
Either that one or the second. I think it was the second one.
Well, I
There's
don't
like-
know, maybe that's a different thing.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah,
watching
totally-
the Cube.
totally different
We're
movie.
definitely doing the Cube because
Oh yeah, no, we can do
this
that.
is
I
like
know
I do it too, but not as much as like I've seen. Like I noticed me doing it.
So back
But anyway,
to
so
Flash.
Flash.
Batman movie.
the Batman movie.
I mean, it's good. Hashtag Batman.
Hashtag Batman.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
you got to see the cave.
I really liked the Supergirl in this. Well, I like Supergirl in general. But I like the actress. She was really good. I thought it was funny how they kept her in Russia. Because in Red Sun comic books, and there's a cartoon movie too that you could we could watch sometime, where Clark fell in Russia when he came to Earth.
Okay.
And the Russians, he grew up in Russia, so I thought that was funny. That was
okay. So that's why we have this
connection.
Russian Superman. That I don't understand about. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah,
Russian
yeah. So
Superman?
there's a Russian Superman. Yeah,
I know about it, but
it's a like
I'm definitely not.
It's another universe, Elseworld.
Oh, Elseworld. Yeah,
Yeah.
you was talking about that earlier. With,
Because like so that's what James Gunn is doing is he's gonna have his universe, which is gonna be the main. But then if the other people wanted to do other movies, those are gonna be the Elseworlds.
Okay.
So like the Batman movie that's out now or came out with what's his face, Robert?
Yeah, from the Twilight.
Yeah, that is an Elseworld. So
Okay, cool. Well then, good.
is.
They
I
can
like
have
what I
multiple
saw.
Batmans then.
yeah.
like
Well,
what I
they're gonna
saw.
do 2 more movies for that Batman, and then so I'm excited. That'll be another podcast we can do.
So another thing is, no spoiler alert, is
Batman.
I was
Batman.
really happy to find out that Clark Kent was dead the whole time, and that the baby didn't even survive. That was the only baby.
Zod got him.
That was the only baby in the whole movie that I'm gonna say that I'm glad it died. Okay, the only baby.
Such an asshole.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, he was a villain.
Because
He's
in the
good at being
beginning,
bad though. I like it.
because in the beginning we had all this.
Wait, the
we had
actor or
that,
the Zod?
The actor.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking of it from like I say it in wrestling all the time. I have to like what a heel is doing, and I have to enjoy it. Like Dominic Mysterio is a perfect example of I love to hate you, then you're doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, you know,
Because if I like you just a little bit, then you're not really doing the heel thing.
there's a couple actors I like that are like that.
Yeah.
I love them, but I don't like them being evil. But
Right.
they do such a good job.
I don't know, like Anthony.
But now,
Anthony
like there are
Hopkins.
some wressler, or
Oh,
there
no,
are
I'm
some
joking.
actors.
Hannibal Lecter.
There are
Oh, no,
some
that's
actors
just
that
way
I
better.
don't like
he's awesome.
about.
Yeah, he is.
I don't like them being bad guys because I don't like what they're doing. It's the same thing with
Yeah, well,
wrestlers.
there's
like,
an actor, I can't think of who it is right now, but that's how I feel. I don't like him being evil.
yeah,
But he
Chris
does it-
Heyerdahl, he does so good at what he does, but it.
Is it the actor that played Zod, or is that... Oh,
No, Chris
Wrestling?
Heyerdahl is from Hell on Wheels. This is a whole different
I've seen
connected
that.
show
Oh,
about
I think I've seen
trains.
that. Oh, never mind.
But
Oh,
he
no,
is
yeah.
the
I
Swede.
just
He's
gonna
called
watch
the
it.
Swede in Hell on Wheels. And that gentleman is like bad. Like I don't even like to dislike him because it's just so bad.
Oh, what's his name that played Negan on Walking Dead?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah,
good.
he's good.
I love Negan. That's the only reason I like that damn show.
Uh,
I have a shirt and I have a baseball bat named Negan that I made look like his. But it don't have barbed wire. It has like the spikes. It's supposed to represent a mace bat, you know, with the spikes and shit. But I did it with zip ties. It looks dope though for Halloween. Quick Halloween thing, yeah.
But General Zod, as far as the actor, I like
I don't know
how
who
he
played him. I
plays
just-
that gimmick. Like
I thought he looked
he's
good.
good. He
I don't know
looked
if
good.
that was actually him in this movie, but
I think he looked really
'cause
good
he
as
looked
General
really-
Zod.
He was really
I know a little bit about
Oh,
Flash.
funny connection about General Zod. Okay, so the original General Zod in the movies, in the first, Christopher Reeve movies, actually played a drag queen in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Nice.
That'll be another podcast we'll
That'll
have
be
to do.
another one
Yeah.
that we'll have
I'll
to watch.
definitely do that.
I'll have to have my induction.
And we have to have our Pride Month a little bit more on cue this
Continue.
year.
I love
It's already
year.
been over.
I
We
know
need
it
to
is.
do
I know it
Pride
is.
Month better next year.
That's what I meant. We have to do it next year. If we have to do any,
we
if
do
we have-
Pride all year round.
Oh, we
That's
do
true.
Pride every year round. I mean, all year round.
That's
So
true.
we don't have to specifically do the month, but we need to at least have something else.
Yeah, we'll
there.
do better next year.
Yeah,
You know,
like
this
when
is our
Christmas
first
comes
one.
around, we're definitely gonna be talking about like Family Man. It's one of my favorite films in this whole world. Is Family Man. I've seen it like
Santa's
100
Sleigh.
times. Yeah, Santa's Sleigh with fucking
Oh, I'm
Goldberg.
gonna watch that.
With Goldberg, and that can go on both channels because we're talking about Goldberg. The other ones too. Rated Rumble. We gotta make Dennis watch Rated Rumble.
forced credits to watch Rated
Yeah, it's actually a really good film. It's got David Arquette in it. He's one of the greatest actors in this world. And I
No,
said it here on the
I
podcast.
agree
Screw
with
you
on
guys.
that actually.
David Arquette's
you
one of the
ever seen
best.
I don't think I.
He got
I-
blacklisted for no goddamn reason.
Oh, calm down.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
He's not blacklisted on our list.
No, he was
As in
blacklisted
Frost.
from acting. It took him 12 years to get his acting career back together. You know why? Because of Vince Russo.
Who is somebody's texting me?
Vince Russo, WCW, that fucking asshole. So how many Russos have you took today?
Anyways, roosters.
Russos. How many Russos have you took today?
Shit.
Yeah. How many Russos have you taken?
Is this about
One.
the Flash?
I've taken like 4 Russos today.
Are we gonna edit this part out?
Oh no, hell no. It's a podcast. This is what happens. You get talking about everything.
This is the Freakquency
Do we want
Friends
to?
People came to the podcast.
Do we want to slip into our
Some of
other
the-
movie, or we could have
Some of the actors
Flash
of this movie, like
movie.
can
Oh
we
no, I
talk
was
about
talking
everything?
about.
We do definitely need to talk about
Or
the
the movie.
Tu Wong. Was it?
Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything.
Tu
Julie
Wong
Mark.
Fu.
That is the other podcast coming out. The Flash has
Thanks
to drop
for
first,
everything.
so the Flash will be out Tuesday. This
Signed,
Tuesday coming up,
Julie.
which is the day that you're watching this and listening to this right now. It's Tuesday today, and next Tuesday will be Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, which is one of my favorite movies. It's just a really long title, and it's sometimes can be a task.
somebody watched it for the first time today.
Two.
You did.
Wong Fu.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
And see, if you don't know
For
Joe
everything.
Cool, this is a movie he
Signed,
should have already seen.
Yeah,
Julie
no.
Newmar.
Totally. Like, we're just
There
now
is
finding out
judgment.
that there's a lot of movies
There
that
is
he
a
hasn't seen.
There's a judgment.
It's really wild.
There is
What
judgment.
you're not understanding. So I was a very sheltered child.
Sheltered child. Yeah, sheltered. Okay, we get it. I'm just playing. I'm joking with you. Anyway, your parents loved you. It was really cute. I've said it on another podcast before. I love it. It's beautiful.
Huh? What about parents?
I wasn't able to wear kickwear pants before my dad came home. Like, if my dad was home, I couldn't wear them. But if my stepdad wasn't there, I could wear them all day. Couldn't wear them to school except for Thursdays. I know. I feel it, boy.
Are we talking about Batman?
Yes, we're
I
still
think-
talking
I
about
think
Batman.
we've
I was
kinda-
always allowed to watch Batman.
we've kinda-
always.
That was that whole thing.
Yeah.
Because if she took away my Batman, then I was lost, dude. I watched the animated series every fucking day, dude. At the exact same time. At the same bat time, same bat channel, same bat network, the same bat show, okay? And I watched Adam West growing up. And it was really cool that he was in there. And I didn't even notice my boy was in there. Like, I'm obsessed with Adam West. Like, everything he does, I love it. He plays Catmandu. He plays
There was too
fucking the
much
mayor
going on.
in Family Guy. Like, this dude's fucking ill, man. You know?
There was too much going on.
There was a lot going on, and I felt like I was on fucking drugs, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and warn y'all right now, before you go see The Flash, there are parts in it that will make you feel like you're hallucinating, like the SpongeBob movie, okay? There was a SpongeBob movies that came out that had, I've heard other people saying, like, children. Yeah, SpongeBob. That was the last time I had something really fucking. Or no, Doctor Strange. Never mind. Doctor Strange was a fucking trip, like a robo trip from hell.
Well, that's a whole nother. That's a multiverse thing too.
I'm just saying, when it comes to stuff like that, this is a very trippy parts in there, and like no one warned us about SpongeBob when we went and first saw it. Okay, nobody warned us that we should have been on drugs when we watched it. Okay. No one said, hey, you should go do
you
some
should've
LSD.
figured that
Or
out.
actually, you shouldn't even have to take anything because you're going to feel like you're on LSD anyway. So there are parts in the movie that's going to do that. And it's a really fast-paced movie when he starts running. So if you have any type of disorder or any type of thing that you don't like really fast stuff, some of this movie's not for you, but the rest of it is.
Yep.
I mean, right? I mean, we have to
Yeah,
put some
sure.
disclaimers in
Trigger
there. man.
warning.
There are
Trigger
trigger
warning.
warnings in this movie. I could see it all day in this movie. There's so many trigger warnings. Flashing lights, the fucking unrealistic
Epilepsy.
lighting, epilepsy stuff. So just go in it knowing that you're going to have a good time.
No bad language though.
Yeah, there was no cussing, was it?
I didn't hear anything.
Oh no, yeah, no, there was.
I saw one speck of blood when they sliced somebody with a knife.
Oh, there was some stabbing going
There was a
on.
lot of blood.
There was some stabbing going on.
I mean,
it wasn't like
Flash even got cut.
it wasn't
Well, they
gory
did, yeah.
like Mortal Kombat.
But not like Wolverine.
Oh,
it could have been much more brutal.
Wolverine.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
Mortal
no,
Kombat
he-
type stuff.
yeah,
Could have
he
been
was-
yeah.
much more brutal if it had been rated R Wolverine or
Oh,
like
yeah.
Deathpool, like or
Death-
Deadpool.
Death-
Deadpool.
You heard it right now. Joe Cool be doing this all the time. So take another shot.
Correct.
Take another shot. Take another hit. We have to do that every time.
Wrong with you.
But anyway, so Deathpool actually sounds really fucking cool though for an
No,
album, for
no,
an album
no.
cover. I'm naming one of my albums named Deathpool, so y'all check that out soon. I got one Deathpool coming up and
That was
Gaslighter.
correcting my tongue.
There's some ideas I got
Going
coming.
blah, blah,
So,
blah,
y'all also got to check out Lord Atheist's music channel. We're getting well, we got some attraction recently, so the songs are getting there. You know, I'm getting some good views on that. If you like gaming, go to Lick My Plate Gaming.
Check out the Batman movie.
And check out the Batman movie. Well, the
hashtag
Flash.
The Flash.
Technically, it's the Flash, you know, hashtag Batman.
Hashtag the Flash.
Oh, yeah, like he posted on Facebook earlier. He said, I'm with Matt and Dudus watching the Batman, hashtag the Flash. And I did the Flash, hashtag Batman, and didn't even know he did the fucking other way. That's the fucking friendship shit I'm talking about. That's that shit that you cannot teach in any of that shit. It's just, it happens. And that's when you know that you're best friends. Anyway, so I'm hoping that was a good review. It was a great movie. My son's attention was on it for 3 hours long. I mean, I could tell, like, towards the end, he could start getting a little antsy. He got antsy only towards the end. I don't even know if y'all were paying attention to that, but I know I did because, you know, of course, he's my kid. I noticed a little bit of his, like, whatever movements, but it wasn't bad. He actually kept his fucking eyesight on that bitch and focused on it. And, like, really enjoyed. And the actor that played Flash, I'm going to tell you right now, you probably ain't going to ever hear this, but my son loves you, so. Ezra, you're the man. Keep doing what you're doing.
I like.
I really liked his whole character.
Look him up before you say all that stuff.
No, he was really good in the Flash. I liked how he portrayed. He had a certain anxiety thing or something.
Acting, maybe.
It was really good. This movie. It was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm talking about in real life. Though.
Okay, so if you think about having to play a role, and we were talking about this earlier, if you want to play a gay role, get a gay guy to play the gay role. Sometimes straight men can't play a good gay role, but sometimes they can. But if you want someone to play a good role, but this guy didn't have to have all that shit. He just knew how to do it. It's a hand thing when he was standing there and he's doing his thing, and like, yeah, Flash is very like antisocial. A lot of different things. What would your opinion? Oh, what would you say?
For sure, there's social anxiety there. He probably has very complicated grief and bereavement from his mother dying. He has a superhero complex, which he is a superhero. So he wants to rescue everybody from ever having any pain that they ever have to have.
Felt. Yes,
that he's ever felt.
And he beats himself up over saving a child, not his dad.
Yeah.
And there's other things too. When he was a kid, he was different. When he was a kid, he was different. And then his other self turned out to be like a metal stoner head dude.
Right.
Well,
that was what it sounded like.
Well, that just shows like what would happen if mom didn't die.
Yeah, exactly.
If he just had become the spoiled brat kid that he became because his parents were.
See, that's the thing I'm getting at.
He was so happy. Yeah.
Sometimes in life, people, we have to just take what we get and honor and like respect them and really take in what we're getting and stop being so greedy with stuff.
Yeah.
And stop taking life so. What's the word I'm looking for? For advantage, taking advantage of life and what's around you. Take in everything you got, because if you want a good, wholesome movie, like anybody can go and watch this with your kids. I took my 13-year-old kid to it. You can take someone younger. It's a great movie. You get to cry. You get to laugh. God, it was like a Deadpool movie. I swear to God, it was like a Deadpool movie. It broke fucking fourth wall.
Yeah.
It broke fourth wall, so, yeah, thumbs up in my book.
What did it break
5-star.
wall?
It did. It did. Yeah, it did.
Something was self-referential, but I can't remember exactly what it was.
Do you remember the microwave scene in the air when he's trying to save babies and he's microwaving something? That whole thing's a reference to Deadpool. It's an emote on Fortnite where he puts in a chimichanga and microwaves.
Oh, there was a chimichanga. That's true.
So
or
that was a reference
or
to
something.
Deadpool. And I asked Maynard. I said, Maynard, is that a reference to Deadpool? Do you think so? And he was like, yes, it is.
Totally.
The whole burrito thing, he threw the burrito and like...
I know what you're talking about. I was just not necessarily thinking it's reference to Deadpool.
It has to be. It has to be.
No, because Deadpool's in a whole different universe.
I know, but they can do that. I don't know. Me and my son think
Deadpool's a Marvel.
Yeah, Deadpool's
I know he is. I know. He's on the other side of the spectrum.
That would be a weird crossover.
I think
no, it
but Marvel versus DC happened.
Well, yeah, they did, but I'm just saying, I don't think that...
That was
they
a
could
game.
start... Could we start...
Is that just a game?
Like, the video game in movie form, Marvel versus DC, and have, like, real...
comic books.
Marvel versus DC? Or the comic books?
I swear I was into comic books when I grew up.
Wait, do a podcast like that?
No, create a Marvel versus DC. Like, not a podcast.
A movie.
The actual movie.
Well,
Marvel versus DC. So we get Batman versus... who is it?
Okay.
Batman versus Spider-Man.
Right, yeah, that spider dude.
Actually, I think you fought Wolverine. Anyways.
Batman and
Or was it
Wolverine.
Batman?
Flash and Spider-Man.
Actually, who would win between Batman and Wolverine? Because I love both of them and would be going for both of them. But anyway, so that was a great movie. I'm putting it as like 5 to 10 stars on it. No, it's actually a 10-star movie. I'm breaking the Meltzer. I'm
trying to figure out what you're doing. So are we going on a 1 to 10
It doesn't
scale? Or
matter.
are we
Y'all do
going
what
on
y'all
a 1
want
to
to.
5 scale? What are we doing?
Y'all do what y'all want to. I'm giving it a 10-star. It was epic.
Okay, if we're going on a 10
Besides
scale,
the Batman stuff, it's still epic.
I give it a 9.5. It was a damn
doesn't
good
go
movie.
no
Okay,
10.
I'll go
He doesn't
up to 8.
God damn it, yo.
Well,
We're so off
there's
on here.
so many things they could have done better, but anyway.
It was better than I expected it to be.
So
So
that's
that's
of course the
why
reason why I
I-
really wanted to go. I wasn't
Probably
even,
rated it so high is because it was much better than I expected it to be.
But
Oh, wait a
I was,
minute, wait a minute.
I didn't even want to see it until I saw Michael Keaton was going to be.
Are we missing a point here?
No, there's no.
No, there's a point here. Why
There-
it's a 10? It's
Why
because
is it-
there's Batman everywhere.
No. Well,
And I'm
no,
very
we
gay for
also
Batman.
we still
It is
have
a
Superman. And
Oh yeah, the Loser
Supergirl.
Man. Loser Man, the only good Superman.
Supergirl.
The only good
yeah.
Superman didn't even get to be a Superman. And it's Nicolas Cage, and he popped up for a minute and fucking fucked my whole day up today. Not really fucked up in a bad way, but I can't stop thinking about it now. Nicolas Cage just flying in all fucking hot and sexy and scrum-diddly on
Okay, anyways.
And yeah, giggity giggity goo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Has
I know
this-
you, and that's my Nicolas Cage, bro. I love you, Nicolas Cage. I love you.
Has this
Have
been
not my babies. Have not my babies. Only Kim Dracula can have my babies.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, so
Guess
enough of the joking
that's
stuff.
gonna be enough for that.
Oh yeah, we're good. We're at 31 minutes, and we're good. And we, as the frequency, are out
the frequency
Yes.
like
Friends
Elvis, or we're out
podcast
like
with your
Batman.
Out like Batman.
We're out
boy.
Oh, Duddits.
Yeah. Joe
Matt Jackson.
and Joe motherfucking cool.
Yeah, his actual real last name is
Say all that,
motherfucking.
but,
Yeah.
you know.
But anyway, we're out like, Batman. 'cause he goes,
Out like
"Swoop,"
Batman.
And Flash
That's what
goes,
we said last time.
Out like
Batman.
Flash. Out
Somebody
like
was
Flash.
going to get to choose whatever they wanted to because I chose Houdini. Tonight you chose Batman, so then it's Duddit's turn next week to choose some random name
At
to
the
say.
end.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
end.
But they don't have to technically be dead, I guess.
No.
No.
All right, guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease. This is the Frequency Podcast with your boys, Matt Jackson, Joe
Joe
Cool,
Cool,
and Duddis,
and
boys.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Hit
Please
that
subscribe.
notification bell.
Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all
Do
beautiful.
it.
I love y'all. See y'all later, babe.